Oh.
Yeah, a ewe is a female sheep. Okay, here we go. Ready? So the theme this year is Oceans of Possibilities. And so we try to put together a show that kind of relates to the
There's a turtle.
theme. And that's why I brought this one, because when I take her out and kids see her, usually kids will say, it's a turtle. But actually, oh no, that's just pine shavings. Please, believe me, I wish she went potty like that. This is just pine shavings inside here, okay? So, kids will call this a turtle. Now the thing is, this is not a turtle. This is a tortoise. Their legs look like and how they use their legs.
Turtle is very similar to
True turtles
turtle.
swim in the ocean, and they have flat legs that look like flippers. True turtles are like that guy Crush from Finding Nemo or Finding Dory. Anybody see those movies? Yeah. You remember Crush? She walks on her toes, okay? So she walks like this, on her tippy toes. You can even see the bottom of her foot as she moves. Now, terrapins, they're the ones that we see in ponds and lakes around here.
She's eating veggie, yeah.
On bent feet, like this. So a terrapin walks like this. A lot of times their feet are webbed to help them swim, but they walk like this. Tortoise walks like this. Oh, this is so cool. You're gonna love it. Look at this. You do?
Tricky?
Now,
There's a frog.
now, I just have to give it. I just got this guy pretty recently, so I'm gonna just keep him on this little diaper. Now, remember, we want to stay quiet though. Quietly raise your hand if you think it's a frog.
Is the frog?
Put your hands down. Quietly raise your hand if you think it's a toad.
Is it a toad?
Put your hands down. Right through the tush. Yeah. Now, do any of you do that? No. Would any of you like to be able to do that? Yes? No, me too. Now this is a baby, okay? But you all know what it is. It's a striped skunk. And we do not want this thing going off. So you want to stay very still and quiet. Now this is not a wild skunk anymore. If this were a wild skunk, he would be asleep right now, because skunks are nocturnal. Now nocturnal animals usually sleep in the day and wake up at nighttime. This guy, you'll notice, is awake. That's because some weird guy just woke it up. I just woke him up. But normally, he'd be asleep. He'd come out when it's dark and it's hard to see. So weird. Here we go, ready? Here we go. Ready? Okay, here we go. Now this, boys and girls, is a lizard that has a very descriptive name. Okay? Oh, that's not a bad guess. That is a type of lizard. This is called an Asian water monitor. Now, the Asian water monitor comes from mainly Southeast Asia and jungle parts of Asia.
Oh, is that a fox?
All right, now.
It's a fox. It's a fox.
Oh no, sweetie, you gotta put your hands down and sit still, especially if you're raising her, okay? Because she sees all of this stuff that goes on. She's very, very smart and aware of where she is. This is an Arctic fox, and her name is Sylvie. Now, this Arctic fox, sometimes kids see her, they see she has a harness and a leash, and people think, oh, maybe that makes a neat pet. Oh, no, no. This is actually the most calm Sylvie is when I bring her to a show, because she knows she's going to get some treats. Okay? But even here, she can get kind of
It's a fox.
But when I'm not at a show,
Fox on your
she
pants?
is going about 1,000
Yeah, you have a
miles an hour
pants. Well, a fox.
And if I turn my back on her, I will hear something break, be knocked over, or torn into. Okay? She is into everything super, super fast. She looks kind of like a dog. She's in the same family as our pet dogs and wolves, but they couldn't be more different. Wolves and dogs are more alike. Wolves live in a pack. Wolves like being with other wolves. They are social. And in a pack, a lot of times, wolves learn how to behave based on... Oh, she's just rubbing herself on the carpet. They learn how to behave based on how other wolves act. So they'll watch each other. If one wolf gives a signal, the other wolf goes, oh, I'm supposed to do this now. So this is part of why dogs are very trainable. Dogs are also social. Dogs look at you and they say, please spend every second of your life with me. I want to be with you all the time. You are my pack. And they say, if you tell me what to do the right way, I'm going to do it. And so a dog can learn how to sit sometimes in one day. Now Sylvie here, what do you think, Sylvie? You want to show him? Sylvie, sit. Okay, now what you just witnessed was a small miracle, boys and girls. Training her to sit took me months. Took about 3 or 4 months, working on it pretty much every day. And she still a lot of times doesn't sit all the way. She will like hover her tushy over the ground. Because she's like, a fox says to itself, you don't know anything. I'm the smartest thing around. I don't listen to you because I don't listen to anybody. So training her to sit took a long time. This is not an animal that makes a good pet. I have her because she was being raised to go to a zoo. But what happened was the man who raises them for zoos, he had 2 girls last year that had 13 babies. And he did not have enough zoos to give them all a home. So a person in Ohio who knew about our rescue put us together. I picked her up. She was about this big. And so I've been with her every day since then. Right, Sylvie? Now, Sylvie here, go ahead, sit, sweetie. So Sylvie is, what's neat about seeing her is this is an animal that comes from a place that's in trouble, that could use our help, and it's a place she'll probably never go. The Arctic Circle where she lives, it's a kind of cold that's hard to understand. Our winter this year, we had some 5-degree days. You know what 5 degrees is to Sylvie? That's a day at the beach. You hear it?
Oh.
You hear that?
Oh.
Yeah, it's very serious. Very serious.
It's a growl.
But I like to get her to make that noise because now you all know what the fox says.